Want to know how to generate sales leads? I have a guide just for you, so don't skip past this video and get ready for value, value, value. Let's deep dive. Picture this. Your company hired you to grow sales by 40% before the end of the year. You're good at your job, but you're freaking out because you have a small team that's ill-equipped to hit their quotas. Worse, your sales lead generation process is broken. Though the rest of your sales process is solid, it doesn't deliver because the first stage of the process isn't working. So, how do you navigate this chaos? How do you maximize your existing resources and start getting quality sales leads rather than marketing leads? In this video, we'll dig into different ways of generating sales leads. But before that, let's address the elephant in the room. Why should salespeople hunt their own leads? In one word, control. For most companies today, revenue is rapidly plunging, buyers are not in excellent purchasing mode, and job cuts are rampant. These are evidences of an ailing economy. This also means that you have fewer leads who will thoroughly evaluate your product or service with a fine-tooth comb before deciding to buy. Historically, marketers help salespeople to qualify leads using organic and paid marketing channels. But with many marketers losing their jobs nowadays, relying on a small or non-existent marketing team to generate leads is increasingly becoming a gamble. To stay relevant, you have to get out of your own way and source leads yourself. This puts you in control of your lead qualification process, offers more autonomy over your pipeline, and heightens your sense of ownership over your sales process. Let's discuss 6 strategies for hunting your own sales leads: cold calling, cold emailing, social selling, and more. Before diving headfirst into lead generation, your team needs to be clear about your ideal customer. Who should they target? This question appears basic, but not addressing it is why some salespeople shoot for leads and miss by a mile. A perfect example of this would be as follows. Avoid this by creating an ideal customer profile for your team. Go beyond demographic data and include information about the industry, organizational size, total sales and revenue, location, and growth trends for your ideal customer. Now that you're clear on who your ideal customer is, let's walk through practical ways to generate sales leads without waiting for leads from your marketing team. First up, cold calling. It's not uncommon to see sales reps who abhor getting leads over the phone. Research says that 1 out of 2 reps dislike making cold calls because they are intrusive, can be robotic, and have a high chance of generating rejections, which can force a tear. Here's the thing though, dislike cold calling or not, it works. Many cold calls fail because of poor openers in the first few seconds. For your call to succeed, your opener needs to have swagger and conviction, show you did your research, and ask for permission. Next up, cold emailing. Cold email is a staple for generating leads, but it gets tiring when salespeople have poor open rates, poor response rates, and a poor follow-up sequence. These poor results directly correlate with the effort put into the message. As a team, your salespeople must realize that creating an excellent cold email is like sculpting a block of marble. They need effort, precision, and patience to come up with a masterpiece. When sending cold emails, we recommend a sequence of 3 to 5 emails and a follow-up once in 2 to 3 working days. If prospects say no or don't respond after exhausting the sequence, put them on a do not contact list so that they don't mark your email as spam. Thirdly, social selling. Social selling is the use of your company and or employees' social accounts to promote your organization and organically attract leads. Companies like Chili Piper, Gong, Outreach, and many others have been milking this strategy for many moons. According to Chris Walker, CEO of Refine Labs, 84% of his sales pipeline contains leads from social channels like LinkedIn. Attributing leads to channels like LinkedIn can be difficult. That's why you need a checkbox or text field on contact forms so your leads can state how they found you. This makes it easy to know if your posts work or not. It also makes it easy for you to convince any hesitant higher-up that social selling is actually worth it. To use this strategy in your organization effectively, consider incentivizing your team and make the social selling program official. That means you should have ground rules, outline the goals of your program, and state what your sales team and the company stand to gain. On the screen are some tips for launching a social selling campaign that creates trust and generates leads. LinkedIn outreach. Without almost 1 billion users, LinkedIn remains the primary channel for salespeople looking to generate their own leads, especially those in the B2B and B2C industries. Finding your ideal leads on LinkedIn is a piece of cake. Using LinkedIn filters, you can narrow your search to an industry or find relevant decision makers with particular titles. But things can get difficult if you lack scripts for messaging these leads. Think of these scripts as a mild version of your cold email templates. When sending connection requests, you need templates that include a brief message explaining why you're connecting. This lets you quickly build rapport from the get-go. Our experience in providing LinkedIn marketing services shows that finding common ground between you and your lead is the easiest way to create a resonating connection message. Once again, check out the list on the screen. Next up, post-sale engagement. Existing customers are great for lead generation. Since they've done business with your company, they are qualified and likely to do more deals. Stay in touch with your customers and create a follow-up schedule to maximize this opportunity. By building rapport with your customers and avoiding the hard sell, you may find that customers will be more likely to oblige to an upsell or reactivate if they've churned. Post-sale engagements can also unlock referrals. According to a 2020 Sprout social report, social media posts of friends influence 71% of US consumers' purchase decisions. If a post can do a lot, what about a direct referral? Happy customers want happy friends, and they'd refer leads to you if you're genuine, empathetic, and helpful. When asking for a referral, make it as easy for the customer to say yes as possible. For instance, you can search the LinkedIn profile of your happy customers, find leads who fit your ideal customer profile, and then request an intro. This removes friction from the process and gets you closer to winning new leads. Last but definitely not least, sales outsourcing. Outsourcing sales is the delegation of your lead generation activities to an agency. This strategy is great for all businesses, but it's even more important if you have a small sales team, lack the resources and expertise to make your team succeed, or you want your team to be focusing on nurturing or closing deals. When looking for a sales outsourcing agency, ensure that these things on the screen checks out. Agencies with these qualities will prevent you from wasting time, help you focus on nurturing and closing deals, and make you more effective at selling. That's it for me for the video. If you liked what you heard, we have an article on this exact same topic as well, so go ahead and check it out in the description box below. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.